Se fueron las participantes de la séptima carrera. Quedó en el último lugar la número 6 Tiger Tap, acompañando a Daisy String. Salió Mender Wistan a dominar la competencia, y la que se escapó, la número 3 Metaphysical, también viene a confrontar en la lucha por la número 1 del ejemplar, el Looks Lovely, también viene a terciar en la lucha. Por fuera vemos a la número 10 Stellar Lady en el cuarto. En el quinto se está acomodando la número 5 Voltoro. Luego trata de adelantar Stay Lost cuando se metieron detrás de la pantalla y empiezan a bajar de la colina. Metaphysical al frente. Metaphysical mantiene en el segundo. Mender Withstanding al segundo. Stellar Lady queda ahora en el tercero. En el cuarto lugar corre el ejemplar número 5, es Voltoro. Luego trata de acercarse el ejemplar número 2, Don't Go Changing. Pasaron los primeros 400 metros en 22.4 con Metaphysical al frente. Se mantiene la número 3 Metaphysical al frente. Mender Withstanding en el segundo. En el tercero Stellar Lady. En el cuarto corre el la número 1 Looks Lovely. Cuando pasaron los 500 metros finales, vienen a girar la última curva de la séptima carrera en Kentucky Downs. Está manteniéndose, peleando en la delantera Mender Withstand con Metaphysical. Para el tercero trata de descontar Stellar Lady. Desde el fondo vemos rematando a la número 2 Don't Go Changing. Por el lado exterior de la pista Dashing Dreams con el ejemplar State Lost. Se mantiene Mender Withstand en la delantera. Mender Withstand al frente. Metaphysical en el segundo. Stellar Lady, Voltoro, y ahora por el lado exterior de la pista Stay Lost. También atropella con fuerza. Se mantienen en la pelea Mender Withstand, Stellar Lady, Voltoro, Stellar Lady, Voltoro, Stellar Lady. Domina la carrera la número 10 Stellar Lady. En el segundo arribó Voltoro, la número 5. Tercero pareos a Stay Lost, junto con el ejemplar Noble Bernadette. Mender Withstand.
Now we're in the gate. And they're off. Blvd Brass, there's Navy Fleet, and in between horses, Windy Bay with the bid, and toward the inside, Electric Sense is quick to engage them as they enter the first turn with 7 furlongs to run. It's Electric Sense who's made the front here from Windy Bay, with Blvd Brass in third, Navy Fleet now fourth upon settling as they go to the back of this sloppy track. Then on the outside, Wicked Frost, toward the rail is Flat Out Frida, settled by Manny Esquivel. Wet Paint has drifted back to 7th and last. The first 2 of 8 furlongs, 24.07 seconds with Gage Holmes. Windy Bay leads the mile. Windy Bay out in front of Electric Sense with Navy Fleet third on the outside. Wicked Frost is in fourth. Blvd Brass between horses, then Flat Out Frida and Wet Paint. They head toward the far turn. Windy Bay challenged up the inside by Electric Sense now, who moves through for Marcelino Pedrosa Jr. Half mile in 48.28 seconds. They enter the far turn. Windy Bay, Electric Sense with the rail. Wet Paint, a steady gain now for Manny Esquivel. 3 furlongs from home. It's Windy Bay who battles Electric Sense. Battle joined by Wet Paint, coming with a 3-path push as these maiden 2-year-old fillies come past the quarter pole. Then Navy Fleet from Wicked Frost on the outside. Flat Out Frida and Blvd Brass is last. Top of the stretch, 3/4, 1 minute 14.30 seconds. Wet Paint up now toward the inside. Windy Bay with 1 furlong to go. Wet Paint and Windy Bay, and these two come past the 16th together. Electric Sense is third. They're close to the finish. It's the Daughter of Blame. Wet Paint with Manny Esquivel. Wet Paint on the wet track. Wet Paint wins by 2.5 from Windy Bay. The second horse by 5. Then Electric Sense and Navy Fleet finished fourth, well cleared.
Allowance event for 2-year-old fillies. A mile the distance. And there they go. A-Town Lovely is showing pace. Also there, Blvd. There's Wet Paint from the inside. Stellar Lady in the 2-path with the purple cap. A-Town Lovely makes the pace. Wet Paint switches over into the 2-path. From her outside is Katie Got Lucky. Blvd is the gray. Stellar Lady's against the fence, and she's 3 lengths off the lead. Trey Miles is 4 wide through the clubhouse turn. Bolsara is about 8 lengths off the pace. They're going to Cha-Cha Tap, Satin Doll, and Chiquita Mosca. At opening quarter, 1 in 24 seconds on the front end. Baytown Lovely, Wet Paint gets a nice tracking trip from second, 2.5 off the lead. Stellar Ladies isolated in third. She's 5 lengths from the front. 3.5 to Katie Got Lucky and Dre Miles. Bolsara races with Prouvé. And also running with them is Satin Doll from the far outside. Cha-Cha Tap is second last, and Chiquita Mosca's at the back. Still, Baytown Lovely gets all of the attention. Wet Paint continues to chase her very ambitiously. She's second and she cuts into the margin midway through the turn. Stellar Ladies about 8 lengths from the front. Bolsara is now beginning to pick up her stride. Here comes Bolsara along the inside and she's closing in quickly. Wet Paint got an ideal tracking trip. She gets first run on Bolsara. Wet Paint has the lead. Bolsara is making up a lot of ground, and here's Bolsara to the outside. Bolsara's quickening after Wet Paint. And there's Bolsara to find the front and get the lead at the 16th. Wet Paint's running a good one, but it's only for second. Bolsara in front. Wet Paint checked in second. Satin Doll third. Stellar Lady fourth.
They're off. Defining Purpose wins the break and goes out for the front. Defining Purpose from Olivia Twist, who tugs up on the outside, and the 2 favorites hook up early at the clubhouse turn, and Olivia Twist is going to go on and set the pace. Defining Purpose will take back and relinquish the lead to her in second. Then comes Tax to the outside in third. Take Charge Brianna comes away running in fourth. Then Key to Success, and the trailer is Wet Paint as they turn into the backstretch. In the 45th Martha Washington Stakes, in the undefeated Olivia Twist is the leader. She's now a full length and a half in front of Tax and Defining Purpose. Defining Purpose is tugging at David Cabrera. She wants to go up and challenge Olivia Twist right here and right now, and these two are 1-2 now at the half-mile marker. Tax is 3 deep in third. 2.5 back to Key to Success and Take Charge Brianna. Wet Paint is the trailer, 3 furlongs to go in the Martha Washington. Olivia Twist continues to lead. Defining Purpose has every chance to outrun her. These two to the far turn. Then comes Tax, still part of this battle, third and less than 2 from the front. Take Charge Brianna is next. Wet Paint is out of last place, but 6 behind, and they set the stage for a good stretch battle. Taxed is 3 wide. Olivia Twist is at the rail, and Defining Purpose is between horses, and Defining Purpose has put ahead in front. Taxed is going with her. Olivia Twist has dropped out. Wet Paint draws within 2.5 of the lead. Final furlong. Defining Purpose and Taxed. Defining Purpose a neck. Wet Paint now within 2 lengths of the lead and coming on. Taxed, Defining Purpose, and Wet Paint, and here's Wet Paint to fly to the front. The 45th Martha Washington goes to Wet Paint. Tax finished second. Defining Purpose a no excuse third. They're off. Condensation broke very well. Effortlessly Elegant broke poorly. Grand Love and Condensation with Taxed in the center. Do you want to dance and Towhead with Olivia Twist. Effortlessly Elegant after that bad start is now midfield from Defining Purpose. Next it's Boss Lady Bailey and Gambling Girl. Wet Paint is second to last early. The trailer is Take Charge Brianna. They turn into the backstretch in the 36th. Honeybee and Condensation is the leader from Longshot Taxed to the outside. Condensation 3/4 of a length. Taxed is second by 2 lengths to Grand Love and Do You Want to Dance. Towhead is in a good spot. 5th and about 4.5 from the front. Outside of her, it's Olivia Twist. Defining Purpose and Effortlessly Elegant have 8 lengths to make up. Wet Paint is at the rail now. Alongside her are both Boss Lady Bailey and Gambling Girl. Take Charge Brianna is the trailer. Wet Paint still has 10 lengths to make up to catch Condensation and Taxed. Condensation a half length in front of Taxed in second. No excuses for Grand Love. She's traveling well inside for Rosario and 2 from the front. Boss Lady Bailey has 4 lengths to make up. Towhead is within 5 of the lead. Defining Purpose. Wet Paint has still got a long way to come. Top of the stretch, and Condensation is joined by Tax. Grand Love is in with a chance. So is Olivia Twist. At the rail, Towhead. Condensation still in front. Grand Love, Towhead from the back of the pack. Went Pate is erupting between horses, and she's come from way out of it, and now she's going to roll by and take the lead. Wet Paint, yes! Wet Paint won by 3. Condensation second. Grand Love third. Maybe Towhead for fourth.
And they're off. In the Fantasy, Condensation gunning hard for the lead from the outside. Right on the inside, Grand Love. Olivia Twist was away sharply. Inside of her is Taxed. And then right to the inside, Towhead is racing in 5th. Pate is following in 6th. Royal Spa is next and followed 2.5 lengths back. She's looking lucky on the inside is alongside Royal Spa. Then 2 lengths back, and it's Take Charge Brianna. And Wet Paint is trailing the field. 3/4 to go. Wet Paint is 11 or 12 lengths off the lead. A solitary trailer as Grand Love leads the way up the backstretch 1.5 lengths. And Condensation has been relegated to sitting outside now in 2nd, and Towhead on the inside 3rd. From between horses, it's Taxed. The gray filly, she's racing in 4th ahead. Olivia Twist is outside of her 1.5 lengths then. She's looking lucky, is at the rail in the maroon sleeves. She has some fillies to get by. Pate and Royal Spa are outside of her and going on by. Royal Spa in the pink cap is starting to move to mid-pack with Pate, and then 1.5 lengths to Wet Paint. And she's starting to gain to mid-pack from the outside with just minimal urging. And then the back two are Take Charge Brianna, and now she's looking lucky, has dropped back all the way back to trail it. They swing for home. And Wet Paint is looming on the extreme outside here. Olivia Twist is running a big one. Grand Love on the inside and Condensation. And Wet Paint from last has swept by in mid-stretch in the Fantasy. Wet Paint is drawing clear. Taxed is moving on by Olivia Twist into 2nd. Wet Paint has swept the 3-year-old filly series here, and she's on to the Kentucky Oaks. She wins it with daylight to spare from Taxed, Olivia Twist, and Condensation.